6 weeks ago, this channel was just an idea. A weird mix of curiosity, culture, chaos, and a slightly judgmental narrator who thinks sambal is more important than oxygen. And somehow 1,000 of you decided to click subscribe to that. So first of all, thank you. Terima kasih, really. But beyond the numbers, this milestone gave us something more valuable, perspective. Because we didn't just grow a channel. We grew a conversation about Malaysia, the world, the weird things foreigners say, and the even weirder things we sometimes believe about ourselves. What we learned about Malaysia. We learned that Malaysia is complicated, beautifully, chaotically complicated. We've seen comment sections evolve into digital momak stalls, where people argue about nasi lemak versus laksa, KL traffic, and whether Penang really is that great. Spoiler, it is, but don't tell Penangites that, they already know. We've heard from East Malaysians who want the world to know Sabah and Sarawak aren't just that jungle part of Malaysia. They're rich, diverse, and deeply soulful. And every time someone says, "Thanks for showing this side of Malaysia," we're reminded that visibility matters. And so does telling stories that go deeper than cheap food, nice beaches. What we learned about foreigners. We also learned that some foreigners genuinely think Malaysians live in bamboo huts, ride tigers to work, and speak only Malaysian. It's funny until you realize they're not joking, but instead of rolling our eyes too hard, we leaned in. We made clapback videos. We laughed, explained, and laughed again, and somehow it resonated. Foreigners wrote in saying, "Wow, I didn't know Malaysia was so developed," or "This made me want to visit KL." Some even admitted they had no idea where Malaysia was until they saw a thumbnail and went down the rabbit hole. Mission semi-accomplished. What we learned about you, the audience. You've made this channel what it is. Some of you correct our pronunciations. Others add historical context. A few of you roast us in the comments respectfully, and we love that energy. You want realness, depth, humor, and you want us to stop comparing Malaysia to Singapore every week. Fair point. You also showed us that people care. Whether it's about colonial history, over-tourism, forgotten communities, or the best laksa in Sarawak, you show up and you comment like you're defending your family's honor. We see you. Where we go from here. So where does Real Report 365 go next? We go deeper, into untold histories, into cultural blind spots, into stories that deserve the spotlight, and into your suggestions. Yes, we read everything, even the unhinged ones. We're doubling down on what makes this channel ours, a small voice with a global lens. Sometimes funny, sometimes serious, always real. So if you've been here since the bamboo house video, or you just stumbled in from a comment thread about Penang laksa, thank you. You're part of this weird little digital ecosystem we're building. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you already know what to do. More stories, more madness, more Malaysia. Coming soon.